So we had 2 kids. And we were lost. Like, oh my God, asa pa pamuniton aning.
And actually, ganun din ko sa inyo. Inyo ang business model ba? I think it's only the God that can. Lord, tabang.
Tabang.
Hi, good afternoon once again. This is Paulo Rodriguez of Aquila Softwares Corporation, and welcome to Vive, special episode. Together with us this afternoon is the very lovely Ma'am May Pimentel from Moms at Work. So, Ma'am, please do introduce yourself.
Ayan. Thank you, Pao. Have a good day, everyone. I am May Martin Pimentel. I am the founder and the CEO of Moms at Work. Moms at Work is an online platform where we help mothers thrive in their online freelancing business. So we provide courses, we provide training courses, we provide opportunities for moms who want to explore what it's like working in the online world. We also provide digital products, ebooks, templates, trackers. Then we also bridge the gap between clients who are actually looking for remote workers. So that's what basically Moms at Work. That's
Okay.
what we do.
Okay. Nice. Very nice to hear that. Now, before going to the Moms at Work, of course, I want to know, and definitely the audience would want to know kung asa ba ta nagsugod yun, may like where do we start, your origin ba, your family?
Pao, gikan gid mi sa Davao, no? And I want to bring you back, Pao, dito sa time nga niadto mi sa Middle East. So back in 2013, my husband was offered to work in the Middle East. And then 6 months thereafter gikuha mi niya dito. Although we never had any intention of working abroad, pero na may opportunity. So gikuha to namon na opportunity. And then 6 months thereafter gikuha mi niya with a kid. Tapos dito ko na expose aning recruitment. Well, I am a graduate of law. I do a little bit of HR. So dito gid murag nagkaroon kog extensive experience sa recruitment because I worked in an executive search firm.
Oh,
So, oo, grabe gid ang akong experience dito, mga best practices gid sa recruitment. So, after ato, it was okay, and then nagkaroon og recession sa Dubai. Then we had no choice but to go home to the Philippines, go back to the Philippines. And so in 2018, Pao, ang gibuhat nako is nag-explore ko sa online world. Although it's a friend actually na nag-introduce sa online world sa ako. So gi-explore na ako ang online world, and then I thought to myself, unsa kaya akong pwede ma-offer na service, no? So nig-ana ko, ay kabaluman ko HR. I know I have kanang legal knowledge, legal background. So gi-intertwine to na ako sa tanan. So I have been offering a full-blown HR law and recruitment services to my client. So mo to siya, I have been, providing recruitment services to clients abroad. And then dito na ako na-realize, because I was also a mother that time, Pao. Of course, I'm a mother, no? Kadtong pagbalik na mo diri sa Philippines, duha na ako ang anak. And then I became pregnant third time. Unya, kana ganing challenge, Pao, na gikan mi sa gawas, unya, dagko na mi kita dito pagbalik na mo diri sa Philippines. Naglisod mi og kanang pangita og unsay pwede nga trabaho nga mo-meet sa amo ang lifestyle. Kay naana may duha ka bata, unya, syempre ako, akong husband, unya, of course no, naana mi murag, how do you say it?
Murag standard of living.
Yeah.
Murag
Yeah, exactly. So naana mi ingon ana, plus pregnant pa gyud ko, so nag-ana ko nahalahaw unsaon kay na pag-survive diri, no? So mo to gi-introduce ako ang friend na nag-ana siya na may i-try daw ning online, unya. When I became a mother pud, Pao, dito na ako naisip na, hala, di man ako gusto biyan ako mga anak, uy. Ano ba, di na ko gusto mabiyan ako mga anak niya. Kung mubiya sad ko, murag dili man siya worth it. Kaya ang sweldo lagi sa Pilipinas, I mean, admittedly, di
Yeah,
po siya
exactly.
sufficient.
Oo.
So, ni anak ko na, okay, sige. So, gi-explore na ko tong online world. And then, I realize, hala, mo equal man siya sa akong ginakita sa Middle East. In fact, niabot gyud ko tong, ang
The
charge
same,
of,
the same
yes,
amount.
the same, or probably more, double to what I used to earn in the Middle East. So, muto, dito na buo ang Moms at Work. Nga, nakaisip ko na, nabay kay mga mama na nakahibalo na there is such a thing as kaning, online freelancing, wherein they can offer their services to a client and at the same time look after their kids. So it's a win-win for them. They earn and they will be on top of their career or their business, but at the same time they can look after their family, their kids, their husbands, ana gani. So and para pud sa kuapaw, it creates a ripple effect ba when a mother is educated, when a mother is empowered, when a mother earns, ana
Yeah.
gani, it creates a ripple effect. Of course, she's happy. If a mother is happy, then
Yeah.
everyone is happy.
Tama.
And then, dili lang siya malimit dito sa family. Mugawa siya sa mga bata, sa community, and the society in general.
Nice, very nice. Sa tinuod lang maka-relate jud kay kuno. Not because I'm a mom, but because of my wife. Syempre. Okay, we just had our first baby, and to be honest, it was very difficult for everybody.
Exactly.
Kay labi na sa amoa, the first 3 years of our marriage, naanad mang good may nga siya na income, ako na income. Although my income will be her
Yeah,
income.
exactly.
Oo, pero ang ano man good is that like kung na siya kinahanglan, dili na niya kailangan maayos ko like she wants to go out, she wants magpa sa unsa pa na siya diha no, so I think that's very very noble. Definitely when I first heard about Moms at Work, I believe na what you're doing is really kumbaga mo beneficial for the mommy. Samot patong nagka-baby mi. Okay, makaano na jud ko. So with that being said, what's the current status of Moms at Work ba? Like how many do you have? The basically the traction that you earn.
That's a good question, Pao. No? Right now, when we started, Pao, it was more of online. The reason being is that gusto na mo og online, gusto na mo remote, and gusto na mo flexible simply because ang schedule sa bata ug sa family gid ang top priority. Ana ba? Nya akong ginaisip is it's hard for moms to be working, say for example graveyard, or for example na siya fixed na oras kasi ma-defeat gyapon ang purpose kung tayo nagapa-breastfeed siya, because I have been breastfeeding my children, no, katong tandem breastfeeding. So lisod kaayo siya kung na ako'y fixed na schedule nga kung tahay 8 to 5 nya magpakaon ko sa mga bata, so ma-interrupt akong trabaho. And that's why ang preference has always been dito sa flexible remote working. But admittedly after the COVID, naiklamor ba nga mobalik sa on-site. And so I wanted also to adapt sa panginahanglan sa mga business owners, because we need business owners para mo hire ani na mga mama. And so what we did is we have offered hybrid setup. We have also offered on-site setup. And then napud tay gina-offer na of course still online and fixed na setup, no. Ana. And to answer your question on the traction, right now we have 17,000 following sa ato ang Facebook page. Then we also have about mga 3,000 siguro sa TikTok, and then we have on Instagram, then we have on YouTube. But we have a community of 10,000 online na mga mothers. Gikan ni siya from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. In Davao, where I am at, naapod tay community dinhi sa mga mothers pod na siguro mga about 5,000 nga na we have been constantly maintaining na mga mamasad. So kana provided that they are mothers pa, whether retiree sila, whether corporate sila na who wants to try online working, remote working, or basta they are moms and they wanted to be on top of their career and to thrive sa ilang business, then they are welcome to be part of Moms.
Nice. Oh, you've heard it, guys, no? Sa mga mamis mayang, pwede kayo. Yeah, anyway, with that being said, unsa ba ang how do I say this? Kumbaga, si Moms at Work ba non-profit? Or how did you position the business?
Actually, dili siya non-profit pa kasi we sell courses.
Ah,
So, of
okay.
course, we sell courses, we sell training programs,
Mm.
we sell nag-offer tag consultation. We also have mga team building activities. Syempre, when we bridge the gap sa ato ang mothers plus kaning mga mothers and kaning mga businesses, we get a fee out of
Mm.
it also.
Mm.
When we recruit, when we provide them with, say, virtual assistant, or when we provide them with an SEO specialist, an SMM, or whatever, digital marketer, napudtay, we get something out of it. So, natay bayad. So,
So,
in
mura
other
pag
words,
finder's fee.
yes,
Sort of
yes,
finder's
yes.
fee.
Oo.
Okay.
So, technically, dili ta non-profit pa.
Mm. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Right. So, historical ano na po there. Since I believe na moms at work are should I say successful in thriving in what you're trying to do. Is this your first venture ba or you already have couple of business ventures before or aside from you work in Dubai, no? So,
Actually, I would say Pao no murag bata pag yun entrepreneur yun ko. I can remember back in grade grade 3 I offer my services kanang nagakanta man gud ko pa. So for example na magpatudlo sa ako, remember jud ko pag makadaog to, ang price ato matagaan ko. Ana ba?
Vocal coach.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
vocal
Grade
coach.
3 ko ato pa.
Ah.
I was in grade 4 na may telephone. So nagapa-payphone ako back when I was in grade 4. So I think I've always been na kanang murag business minded yun. Pagka grade 5 I would sell my nakoy mga durian candy nga baligya, and then pag-aabot sa first year high school up until college, ako'y gabuhat sa assignments sa akong mga classmates, and I get a fee out of it. Ako buhat sa report, ako buhat sa ano ba, so naanagid ko dito sa kanang
entrepreneurial
business. Yes.
journey.
Oo, exactly. But mostly I would say services ang akong gina-offer. When I was in college, kuan pud ko like naga-I do hosting. So I get a fee out of it. Tapos kana magkanta og kasal, whatever.
At talaga nagigig po gasaw niya.
Oo, basta rapid lagi pa ko. But I would say siguro katong yung murag business is katong ako ang direct selling. So I've been I think in when was that? 2009 up until 2011 before mi nilarga siguro ang Middle East, mga nadinha na period na ako'y baligya ng mga Bangkok na mga Bangkok clothes, sapatos.
RTW.
Yes,
so,
oo. And then I also had my own brand of sandals and perfume. So naga-business na gyud, yeah.
Okay. So,
Nag-umpisa-
what happened with that? Okay, you needed to go abroad, so you just left the company na.
Inana lang. So nakagawas mi. So after ato, the market is different. As you know, 'di ba, the landscape changes drastically. So dati I was just posting online sa mga baligya na ako. Karon we have Amazon, we have
Yeah.
eBay,
Daghan
we
na
have
kayo.
TikTok. So mura na pud kog mubalik ana sa uno if I wanted to go back to that direction.
Yeah, but I think Moms at Work is already kuan naman,
Mhm.
'di ba? So, given that, I want to kay ako, I've been to a couple of countries pero kanang suroy-suroy lang. Okay, ana. So, I want to know kung how was it by your experience as an OFW compared to your life here in the Philippines? Like, kung sa bang culture, the way they work, because I think that's really something na interest maka-side of interest sa atong mga viewers, because isa po na ko napansin na lisudan rin sa Pilipinas yung mga brood ta. Usually ingon ana yun ang mindset ba. So how was it different from here in the Philippines and in abroad?
Siguro I was just blessed pa kasi ang first landing na ako dito, I was hired na dayon sa isa ka executive search firm. So it was a big company. So bago pa lang gid ko sa Middle East, I was already earning 6 digits na dayon. Plus my husband is also earning pod murag as much as I used to earn. So medyo okay ang amo ang panginabuhi diadto. But when it comes to mga natun-an dito or mga you mentioned about practices best practices, it's really different pa kasi dinhi ko maka-remember ko tong una pag alas 3 murag feeling na kutan ako, okay na ko, di na ko mo trabaho kay alas 3 na ba. Pag abot dito dili sila kanang workaholic, they are very output driven. Unya ano sila, they are very particular with time. So, matingala ko dito, alas 8 pa ang amo ang office hours. Ang mga boss dito, mga butog alas 6.
Sa buntag.
Yes, alas 6, alas 7. Hana ko na, hala sa'yo pa man ani nila, no? So, dito na ako naisip ba na, hala, that is something na I wanted to, to adapt ba gani para sa akong kaugalingon. So, when I came back to the Philippines and really offered my service, mo gito akong gipuy-an. Like, I made sure that I mean what I say. I made sure that I over-deliver. I make sure to be on time at all times. Ano ba? So, those were just some of the best practices nga nakuha na ako sa Dubai. And in terms of the difference, of course, layo gid kayo pa. Kasi dito, murag, when I went to Dubai, murag feeling na ako, hala, dako aday sa kalibutan, no? There's just so many opportunities ba around gani. So mo to siya ang difference dito. But ang medyo downside lang is, of course, wala may visa gud sa Dubai. So dili pud ka mahimong citizen bisan pagdugay na ka diadto. So dili gid siya kanang walay assurance ba? Walay assurance dito. Oo. And with the online freelancing, with the the remote working that we have, pwede kaayo na you don't need to go to Dubai, or you don't need to go abroad para kitaon
Yeah. Exactly.
tung gusto nimong kitaon dito, because you can actually earn it in the Philippines. Oo.
Okay.
Through freelancing, through online freelancing, or online business.
Actually, that statement right there, I would really agree, because a lot of kanina mga lola, lolo, mga katiguangan na to diri sa Pilipinas. Usually man sila naman mga abroad yun kay kuan yun anak kay mo earn taog dollars. I always tell them, yeah, you're earning dollars there, but you're also spending dollars.
Exactly.
While you're in the Philippines, you're earning dollars and you're spending in pesos. So
Exactly.
ang peso dito pagabot 50 pesos na. So mas lamang direktong
Exactly.
nakakadri. Siguro it's a matter of opportunity. So I think you guys should talk to me and moms at work, no? By the way, are you offering the training exclusively for moms, or is it just branding? You also cater to dads and to all other
As much as we wanted to accommodate moms lang pa, no, daghan magud mig dai mga dads pud nga naga-request. So nag-ana ko, sige, we can entertain dads, walay problema man ho.
Okay.
We
So
have
you're open
dads,
to
yes.
okay.
We have single moms.
Good news.
Walay problema. Kasi what we advocate good is for the family. That is why, bisan pag naidaghang opportunity sa abroad, if it means being away with the family, stay na lang, di ba?
Exactly.
Kasi, mo gito, that is really what I wanted, di ba? Mo nang build na ako ang moms at work, na ang mama, kasagaran ng tao, let's admit it tao ha, mag-away ang pamilya because of money, or dili enough ang kita sa bana. So, mag-away sila. Ana gani? So, feeling na ako, it's a win-win, gid ba? If empowered ang babae, if empowered ang wife, maka-provide siya, makatabang siya. Yeah, ma-look after po niya ang mga bata, because na siya sa balay.
Yeah.
She's just doing it remotely. So, she will feel good about herself because she is still thriving. She is on top of her career, she's on top of her, of her professional growth, personal growth, ana ba. At the same time, mayang ba na din ha, they can work together hand in hand to raise the kids together.
Exactly. Tama, no? Nindot. Actually, ganun din ko sa inyo. Inyong business model ba? Speaking of business model and like I've heard a lot of kuan man good kanang storya na labi na tara. Also, what do you plan? Yeah, I plan to go abroad. I go to usually Santo Padre, Japan, or unya magtigom, unya magnegosyo pag mobalik after a few years magnegosyo, balik ko Pilipinas magnegosyo. Like, what's your take on that? Is it ako honestly magod, I'm not really fan of that kuan kay number one, I don't think na I need to go abroad para makastart a business. Number two, I lost time na nagtrabaho ko dito. Although, I think you can gain experience. Basically, it case-to-case basis. It depends on what you're working there. Para sa imo ha, you work in a recruitment company there. So, pagbalik mo diri, tendency, you can start your own recruitment company because that's what you've been doing for a couple of years. You already built the authority and the knowledge and the skills. No? Pero ang uban mong good, mo abroad, mag-DH, domestic helper, or sa ba dito, factory worker. Pag abot diri, it's the same thing. No? Blanco hiya po sila. Especially sa seaman. Kasagaran ako mga tito, mga pinsan, and all. seaman, gusto ko dara magdigusyo, kung uligaw magdigusyo ko. What's may magdigusyo ko
Yeah.
today? Moabot sila kabalo. So in your case, what's your take on that? Is it something na ideal or
Actually, you're correct ba Pao, no? Kasi ano siya, well, it's relative, no? It's a case-to-case basis, but you are correct kasi when I was in the Middle East, ang ano, mas dali lagi usahay lagi mailad, uy. Kana na yung mga friends dito nga, uy, they have the capacity pero they do not know unsa man gyud mo ayo nga business niya. So, ay kondo, ay kuan kaning napaganito yung one time to no. Ay ano kaning ano sa
panahon sa
So inana ba unya kaning mga OFW pud murag feeling pud sige sige okay na kay invest na ako but actually you're correct wala gyud sila kahibalo ba kasi probably DH or siguro tong ingon nimo na lahi gani ang ilahang kasi ang goal siguro nila dito is just to work and to earn money
Yeah.
and mag-ipon and i-save siguro. Well, I would say, depende gid gyapon siguro siya pa. It's a case-to-case basis. Pero if you're going to ask me kung kinahanglan ba, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Na kinahanglan ba mo gawas dito and then mag-ipon to have a business? Karon nga era, pwede na good pao na you can start a business even without a capital gani because if I may share, ang Moms at Work, I just started it with a 3-year-old laptop. A 3-year-old laptop, I think right mindset and tons of confidence and
Bitaw.
skills
Yeah.
skills and expertise ra gid ang murag bala ba ana. But of course through time dito na ako nag-invest na okay because I wanted to expand then ana ko I've been hiring people na ana. But ang akong ginaingon is you can if you have the chance, why not, by all means you can go to abroad and save and go to the Philippines and kanang start a business basta provided na mag-research lang gid ka, hibalon gid nimo ang ins and outs of the business. But like sa ako ang experience, you can actually start a business even if without a capital.
Yeah, exactly. I would definitely agree. Kay ang isa po na ako nakita actually in Aquila, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We are not really that big pa. And capital wise it's very difficult to
Yeah.
get capital here. And unlike labi na sa tech, unlike Silicon Valley nga na, uy, nakahuna-una ako og kuan, dol ko invest sa tagaan kag milyon. Diri sa to wala, kinahanglan pa ka mananong kamote sa tagaan og kuan, capital, no? So a lot of times I've been thinking na what if manarbaho na lang ko sa ingon ani, manarbaho ko Singapore, manarbaho ko Dubai, and then I'll fund my business when I'm there. The difficult thing as well is the management. It's very difficult to handle things when you're doing it remotely.
Yeah, true.
Diba? So, mo po nang isa, no? So, I think I would really agree na in the karon nga panahon, information is there, readily available.
Correct.
I think it's very, kumbaga, high time to start a business now, no? So, I think okay na kaayo ko, satisfied kay ko sa ato ang business talks. Let's go naman to a more emotional kuan. Since we are talking about moms at work, how do you handle being a mommy, entrepreneur, and taking care of yourself, being this lovely still, diba? But yeah, that's the reality because for example, hindi nakikumulas kung sa ko ang misis. When last year it was very difficult for us, I'm a first time father, she's a first time mother, no, and then like yun kay may ko always nga, how do you feel being a dad mo sa ang kinabuhi, like life changing. So in your experience, like can you cite some experiences where you can share to our viewers and how did you handle it?
I hope I can show pictures, no? If kuan gani pa, no? If ma-share lang na ako, no? When I started, no? Nako'y 3-year-old laptop po niya. Gikan lang dumi atong recession sa Dubai. So I was at the lowest point of our lives. My husband was also being made redundant. I was made redundant. So we had 2 kids. And we were lost, like, oh my God, asa pa pamuniton aning, inana to siya na feeling, inana to na season, back in 2018, na murag hala, we had, we had much in the Middle East, but we went home and we literally had nothing. Zero kaya na-exhaust man siya.
Savings, what po mo savings?
Wala, na-exhaust yun siya. Na-exhaust kasi pagkatanggal na mo dito sa trabaho pa, we were hoping na sige lang, kay basing makakita.
Oh.
So, nag-extend me, sige, in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, So, exhaust
okay.
ang savings na murag, we had no choice. Kasi wala na ginabilin. We had to go home, And we had 2 kids that time. And interestingly, pagbalik na mo diri, I was pregnant sa ako ang 3rd child. So, I was doing meetings with my client. I was having this client call, discovery call, nga nagapadedi ko og duha ka bata left and right. And I was pregnant.
Grabe no.
And I had to do the chores. And my husband was, dili pud kay siya okay ato na state ba. So, ako alang yun, cliche as it may sound, Pao, every day, I would take time to meditate yun, to pray to the Lord, kay murag, no, I cannot do this alone. Kay murag lisuda, jud, kanang inana ba? But, by God's grace, grasya gito sa Ginoo, nagipul na, it was made possible, and then, murag feeling na, kuyawa, nahuman ra po to na season. Unya, it didn't stop dito sa 3rd child because I had my 4th child. So, tandem, lahi na po. Pagka-graduate sa isa og 4 years old, nanapoy 0 og na 2 years old. So, sila na pong duha. Ba? So, all throughout sa ako ang 4 ka bata, they had, I have been doing tandem breastfeeding. Plus buntis, plus clients, plus chores and all of that. It was really tough, no? But I think, when you have God, wala gyud imposible. So I would boast on how big my God is. Siya
Amen.
Tama. Cliche kay siya paminaw, no? Pero that's it. That's just reality ba na hala no unsaon kaya pag drawing ato no. It was not easy gid pa. Muhilak na lang jud ko kay ako si Habi po dili pud nako ma-take away sa iya kay mura pud siya kanang hello, where are we going? Asa na mi ba?
Yeah.
Unya, if I may add pag yun, additional insult to injury. When we came home, dito sa amo ang balay, nami kauban, nga gipapuyo namo.
Balay ninyo.
Amo ang balay, so naami gipapuyo na mga friends namo ba? Na mga friends namo. So when we came back, naami ka share sa balay. Ba? And they did not know among setup. So kay balugod sila that we were thriving. So when we came home, wala mi gisharean, wala anything, ba? Napo siya bata. So na yung mga, na yung mga clash, mag-clash ba?
Conflict.
Na conflict, so lisuda, kanang ana, god. So muto, kanang, grabe gid kita na emotional ups and downs, roller coasters. But yeah, I think it was just the grace gid sa Ginoo nga was able to,
How many months po to siya na struggle ni? Like,
siguro, I would say mga 7 months. 7 to 12 months.
Grabe, no?
7 to 12 months.
Like the entire 2018?
Yes. Sige, mura siguro siya Pao. I think 7 months siguro. Because after atong 7 months, murag na anak ko'y naanay murag light to the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, na anak ko'y makita. So, naana niya. Pagka first month sa ako ang online, nagkakita na. Pagka second month, naga-level up na. Pagka third month, I think in the next 9 months, I was already hitting 6 digits.
Ay, arang-arang.
Lagi?
But honestly, I can only imagine unsa kad lisod. Imagine, kay 1, 2, 3. Kami kay karon isa ra gani amo ang bata, pero,
Lagi.
dahil may dungagi pa niya, dali na. Pass na minsan. Dungag na bata. Murag, and then you have 2 plus. Dapat yung may kauban sa balay.
Yeah.
Grabe.
Although after atong kuan siguro nakasabot na pud sila so they left But yeah, kadto inato siya ang is mga challenge gid pa nga kuan. Unya, wala gid kay kadaganan, mi kadaganan ato kay syempre they were thinking na nami savings kasi nagdugay mi dito mga 4 years, 4 to 5 years. So wala gid mi kadaganan. Except amo mga kaugalingon na of course the Lord So
Ako, I would really agree kay even us, I think for actually until now dili man lisod lang yun last year kay bago siya ng anak. So she was going through postpartum na wa pa siya kasabot sa gibati, hilak lang siya.
Yeah.
Ako po kung saan ko ipagtabang nga di pa po pwede na perminti kay wa man mi kaunon kinahanglan mo ko manarbaho sa mga ingon ana ba. No, unya I think it's only the God that can. Lord, tabang. Wala na yun. Wala na dyan maamo. Imuha rin ni Danan, Lord.
Wala gani ko kahibalo if niagi ba ko postpartum or gi-ignore na lang to na ako na state.
Yeah.
Because I had no choice.
Exactly. Mo gina mo karon pagkataw-katawan may maning na ay mga dato no kay. kaya man sila kay, mag-postpartum ko, mo abroad ko.
Yes! Tinood!
Sana all.
Tinood!
Mag-postpartum ko, magbakasyon ko sa Europe.
Yes, that's
Kita mag-postpartum, wala kauna ng alugbati. Kaya wala tayo
I
choice. Di ba?
agree. I agree.
No?
I agree.
So, it's very difficult.
I agree.
So, with your first client, like, how did you land your first client? For the moms that's, going through the same thing and wanted to work. So, what was your experience having that first client?
Okay. Ano to siya, Pao? Nag-try ko og isa ka online platform.
Okay.
So, I started with this online platform. Gi-register na ako akong sarili, nag-create ko profile,
Okay.
and then mura po siya ka ng, set of experience na gibutang nimo dito. So, of course, I am a recruiter. So, best foot forward gid ayon. Kahibaw na ko how to, optimize my profile, siguro pagka less than 24 hours pagka-approve ato, somebody approached me. Oo, somebody approached me, tapos ang charge gani ato pa, if I may recall, nasa $10 na. Back in 2018 ha, $10 USD. So nag-approach na siya na kanang interested siya, ana. Niyaan ko na, hala mo na ba ni? Ano ba ko, mo na ba ni? Ano sa amiga mo na ba ni siya? Hala ni, mauna na. Ano po sa ni, close na ni nga deal. Yes, close na kasi wala na to. I did not undergo any interview or mga discovery call kasi mura to niya gi-offer din ang contract. So pag offer niya to sa contract 20 hours a week lang to. Pero syempre it was something na para sa mo na, oh my god, naanag yun. Pwede di ay mo kita no na naara sa balay ana ba. So pwede di ay mo kita nga kanang dili siya, wala mo nagkita sa kliyente and all, ana.
Yeah.
So, after ato, nag-isip ko, okay, so I'll be sending more proposals. So, gi-harness po na ako akong skills, gi-level up po na ako akong game. And then, from one, niabot good ko pa, single-handedly, I was just doing everything single-handedly. From 1 to 7, I think, niabot ko 10 clients. I was just doing it all by myself. Yes.
Ikaw ra isa?
Yes.
Yung sa mo
Mao to siya, ang ginaingon ako of flexible working. So, for example, this client requires me to recruit for, say, aviation people, pilot, customer support, whatever. So, mag-target ko, okay, humano na ako ni siya in the next 2 weeks, ana. Or, kaning second client, humano na ako ni siya, ang sourcing ani would take 2 days, ana. So, nagid ko strategy na kanang per deliverable ba.
Okay.
So bisan pag 10 siya, provided lagi mo to kung ginaingon na dili siya fixed. So it's not like an employee-employee relationship.
Yeah.
No.
More on contractual
Yes, oo.
project-based.
Yes,
Ay.
oo. Kasi dili pud lisod pud kayo kung full-time siya o kanang fixed gani.
Oo.
So naay mga 20, naay 30, naay 15, although naay 40, pero for as long as I'm able to deliver what I am supposed to deliver, then it's okay, ana. So mo-update pud ko, okay, karon naka-source kong 100 candidates, for example, shortlisted mo ni ang na-shortlist.
Yeah.
Mo ni ang for final interview in ana.
Oh.
So pero syempre ra pud to pa katong mga time ng murag I need to hustle ba. But of course, through time, nag-tone down pud ko ng murag. That's the time na I needed to outsource and hire people to work for me. So, murag lisod na gid kayo no kung 10 ako
Lagi.
tanan.
Parang di na makaya
Hindi
na.
na makaya. So, okay, nag-start na kog hire. Okay, so I brought in an SMM, nag-hire na ko og SEO, nag-hire na ko og VA, so nag-hire na ko og OBM, and so on and so forth.
Karon ba, how many naka-headcount sa Moms at Work?
Ay, actually, naagyapon ko. Daghan pa gani imo ha. Naagyapon ko sa I have one OBM, I have one SMM, I have one video editor, I have an accountant. I would say 5 plus ako.
Okay.
Plus si Habi di ay. Yeah. So we're about 7.
Nice.
All working remotely. So naay taga Manila, naay taga Panabo, naay taga
Nice. Actually kami flexing mo pod mi, pero mas ganahan na sila sa office kay magdula man.
Ganahan sila sa office kasi mag-ML, mag-Counter-Strike. Flexing pa na sila. Ang pudani nila. Anyway, yeah, so I'm very happy no na ingon ana and imagine guys 10 clients. So
Pero oy, disclaimer ha, dili to siya, wala gito siya nagdugay. It's like murag siguro 1 year. 1 year to. 1 year to. Kaya because I needed to hustle.
Yeah.
Mura gani-
Pambawi,
Yeah,
pambawi.
bawi yun to. I needed
Pambawi.
to hustle. Oo.
Nice.
Unya, gi-outsource na pud na kung anam-anam si mami ato mo. Ano pag mami mi, tudluan ta ka unsaon pag-search sa LinkedIn. Inani pag boolean search.
Oy.
Ana,
Karon ba, what's next for Moms at Work? Like, it's your, time to promote and to plug for all the mommies out there. I think taghan mayang. So,
So, kadto no, ang Moms at Work is we're still offering mga courses, coaching programs, unya, nagahatag pud ta og kaning mga team building activities. We also do mga customized talk for businesses, companies. We also offer that. We still sell katong mga templates for mga trackers nato, katong digital products, we still have that. And then, if you are a business, siguro no, that you wanted to look for your next rockstar, team member, or, remote worker, or hybrid, naga-entertain naman ta, or on-site na mga team members, then you can contact Moms at Work kasi we have a pipeline of mga talented mothers who base di ay matabangan ninyo ang kanina mga mothers mo trabaho, and then they also have their own skills po na ma-offer sa inyong company. So
yes.
yeah.
So, you have local companies na?
Yes, I have
working with?
local companies pa. Oh.
Nice. That's really good to hear. Yan. Well, thank you so much. Last na lang yun. I think this one goes to the mommies. What's your advice? Like for mommies who's undergoing the same situation like you did before. So, what's your advice for them? Yeah. As final thoughts.
Sa kaya final thoughts. My advice to all the mothers out there is that you just have to believe in yourself when faced with uncertainties, when faced with challenges. The best thing is to really pause and breathe. Tapos pause and take time to breathe and understand kung dili man i-understand, at least pause and breathe, and then after lingkuran nimo ba i-process why is it happening and always find the solution. Kay lisod man good kung sabayan nimo, for example, there's kay client deadline and then there's kids screaming so murag lisod kaayo kung murag mag-wild ka. So for us not to be able to hurt our kids or our client or ourselves, you take time to pause. And siguro para sa ako agyod, I have always been intentional. Even sa mga adversities na giagian ako, I've always been intentional, knowing that I will not be able to do it had it not been because of God's grace. So every day, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to meditate on the word of the Lord. I pray and I take time to be one with the source, to commune with my God. Kasi pag magkaroon kong time na muband sa iyaha, say 30 minutes, so up to an hour, murag feeling na ako ma-strengthen ko. And because I am strengthened, I am ready to face the world because I have been equipped, I have been empowered by the Lord. So I've always been intentional on that, and it has not failed me through the years, from the time na katong wala pa'y bata up until now. So kadto lang jud, be intentional of your time with the Lord, and all things will be possible.
Nice, very nice. I think that's all the time that we have left. May, thank you so much for your time.
Salamat,
It was
Thank
very
you.
nice having you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Oy, dapat dili lang ni first. Dapat dapat yung mga next na mga talks regarding this. If there's one key takeaway that I can say, it's all trust in the Lord. Mo gyud ako ang nakuha from your experience is trust it. Always ganahan kay ko go back to your source. So, guys, once again, I'm Paolo Rodriguez. Of course, Moms at Work naman. And once again, Bloom, Sir Ton, thank you so much, Sir Ton, for having us again. Once again, Paolo Rodriguez, guys, of Aquila Software Corporation. Bye!